Today we're covering assets versus liabilities and how you can improve your financial future. Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Terry Bellini, and I am all about achieving financial independence through real estate investing and online business. So if you're interested in achieving financial freedom for yourself, be sure to like and subscribe and you will not miss a thing. So what is an asset and what is a liability? To put it as simply as I can, an asset puts money in your pocket and a liability takes money out of your pocket. To go in a little bit more depth, we'll dive in here. So first off, you have income. And then everybody has expenses. And then a couple more here. We have your assets. And then one more, we have liabilities. Now, income for most people is a job. So we'll put that here. So most people get their income through their job, and then a lot of that goes to expenses. So they have their income, and it comes down and goes right into expenses. And there's not much left after that. It's just kind of living paycheck to paycheck. You're just kind of basically surviving, buying food, basic entertainment, utilities, things like that. It's not a great financial position to be in, but it's okay when you're starting out because you got to start somewhere. So that's where you start. Now, what a lot of people do in this country is they make purchases, and usually it's going to be a home, a car, your phone, things like that. So what happens is you have your income source, and then it comes down, hits these liabilities, and then your expenses. So as far as liabilities, it's like I said, it's going to be a home or a mortgage payment. It's going to be your car payment. It's going to be student loans. If you haven't paid off your phone, this could be a phone payment. Anything along those lines, anything where you're making a monthly payment to pay off something that you purchased, that's a liability, because each one of these takes money out of your pocket every single month. And then whatever's left over, you're paying your other expenses, like I said, living expenses, groceries, basic entertainment, things like that. And if there's any money left over whatsoever, then it might go to stocks and things like that, which would be an asset. So if I were to draw this in, if there's anything over, then would go to an assets here. Now, the thing about assets, though, is what happens is the assets will put money in your pocket, like I said. So it comes up this way. Like that, and I'll put lines here, or arrows, so we can kind of see which way they're going. Sorry, this is a little messy, but hopefully the idea is clear. Okay, so I'll kind of go over it here. So the basics is you have your income source, and it goes to expenses. That's kind of the first level. The second level that a lot of people do is they have their income, and then they have these liabilities that they purchase. They purchase a home, a car, student loans, small payment. And the problem is people kind of think that these are assets. Like they think their home is an asset or their car is an asset. And it is to some degree, but not really, because an asset is supposed to put money in your pocket. These are actively taking money out of your pocket every single month. So it's not really an asset. It does have that your house appreciates in value, so there is one aspect there, but that's not guaranteed. It could actually lower in value depending on the economics in the area of your home. So that's not guaranteed. But if you purchase assets, and I'll make some examples here. So let's say you buy a rental property, or let's say you purchase a car and you do Uber, so it'd be or let's say you have spare space in your garage and you want to rent that out as storage space. And then this could also be stocks as well. So this is kind of the main difference here is you have your income, and what you do with your money matters. So if you just take your money and you spend it on expenses, you're not going to have anything left. If you take your money and purchase a lot of liabilities, if you're buying, a house that you live in, vacation home for yourself, you're buying a really nice car, or you have student loans, in a degree that you don't use and not making a lot of money from, it's difficult to pay those off. If you're buying just really, really expensive things, or not even really expensive, if you're just buying a lot of things that don't put money in your pocket, then you're just bleeding cash, basically. You're losing your money, and there's going to be no return on that. Whereas if you buy assets, if you take your money that you earn from your job and you save it and you purchase assets, that puts money back into your pocket. So like I said here, rental properties, if you drive for Uber, or you lease your car to somebody that drives your car for Uber, storage space, stocks, all those things put money back into your pocket. And so the more assets that you purchase, those are the more little income sources that you have. Let's say you have a number of income properties, or you have a lot of space at your house. You can put spare bedrooms on Airbnb. You can turn your house into an asset that way. Let's say you have like a separate unit on your property, or a bedroom that has an exterior exit or an exterior entrance. You can put that on Airbnb and rent that out, or have a roommate, or anything like that to generate a source of income. And the more of these assets that you build, the more it grows and grows and grows, and until the point where you don't really need a job anymore, because your assets are covering all your expenses and any liabilities that you have. And then at that point, you're financially independent, and that's the goal. So I just kind of want to cover that so people kind of understand kind of the difference between those two, and kind of how building wealth works. I mean, this is how the rich build their wealth, is by purchasing and building assets. So if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.